On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what one. A blessed and wonderful Thursday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we're going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps, in the morning, yeah. We have the 911 call from World Dog when him get caught up. I want to listen closely to what World Dog was saying to the dispatcher. We see a whole heap of people say a lot of things, but listen for yourself, and then of course we get into the meat of the matter. Listen.
Details in a deadly shooting outside of Duncan in Miramar.
Police now releasing the identity of the victim as we now hear the calls to 911 after shots were fired. Local 10's Christian De La Rosa joins us live from the scene with the very latest. Christian.
So when all of this went down around 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday, police got a ton of 911 calls from people in the area. One of those 911 calls came from one of the victims who was shot at and his friend. Take a listen.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
One of the victims in an early Monday morning shooting in Miramar calling 911.
Miramar Parkway.
Police flooded by 911 calls from neighbors about a hail of gunfire in the area of Miramar Parkway and Southwest 62nd Avenue.
Okay, tell me what happened.
Shooting, I don't know. Come here, now.
Sir, stop screaming. I already have the call entered. Were you shot?
Yeah, I know. My friend died.
Your friend was shot?
Yeah.
But when police showed up there, they found no one. Detectives ended up finding one man dead about a mile away near State Road 7 and Southwest 23rd Street. And that man who was found shot to death was just identified as Kayvon Flynn, just a couple weeks shy of his 35th birthday. The victim, the man who was shot at, who you heard in that 911 call, we're learning is at an area hospital in stable condition. Live in Miramar, I'm Christian De La Rosa, Local 10 News.
So in recent days, after the knockings and clappings of World Dog and the fatality of his cousin Joe, I dropped 2 vlogs. I've seen where it has been shared across social media space, TikTok all over, and I've read a couple of the comments, seen some videos of other vloggers and other persons just voicing their concerns and opinions about what On The Spot News Media stated. And I just laughed to myself and said to myself, you're all a bunch of hypocrites. Because when World Dog up on the internet, I bad up himself, I hurl insults and I send up people deep underneath their mother, none of you never come forward and say, World Dog, we check for you, we care for you. Let go the badness on the internet. Stop go around and bad up people. Stop come on the internet and behave in such a manner, because it is very much unbecoming. Use TikTok as a means to feed yourself and your family, but let go the bad vibes. None of you never come forward and say that. But as soon as him get caught up, the whole of you pretend say you don't care. Which by now I'm pretty sure that World Dog himself, Swissley and others, supposed to see the reality of certain things right now. That internet badness and real life badness are 2 different things. Uno hear the frantic 911 phone call from World Dog. Uno hear it in him voice how he was terrified. And the fact that him get caught up and him friend Joe lose him 3 points. Even though many of the ones and ones them they think say World Dog never know. So Joe end up drop out. All of this could have been avoided. And none of uno, no man or woman enough to say, yo, World Dog, this could have been avoided. Only if you had seen them youth then at the party and just look the other way. $2,500, you know. $2,500 US. Can that equate to World Dog getting a can and to Joe losing him 3 points? A full time now, uno as youth and youth wise up and understand. Say for everything we want to do, you know, it come with a consequence. And World Dog laying down in a hospital bed right now and Joe pan a block of ice is consequences of World Dog's action. And that in itself is just the plain truth. Who and Bex? Granny always tell me say, no, the truth may offend your friend, but guess what? I no sin. Yeah, man. Say no way. Make we continue back to local style. Now we're going to talk about a knockings and clappings we go on Sunday. A fatal knockings and clappings of this man presently on your screen. He has since been identified as 37-year-old Brian Sanders. He's from a Kingston address. The fatal knockings and clappings took place sometime around 10 on Sundays, 10 a.m. Sunday. Happened on Grove Road in a Kencat in the Kingston 10 area. It is also stated that the now deceased man is said to be a musician and a businessman. He's popularly known in the streets as Rugz. Now I'm going to share with you a video clipping of the actual knockings and clappings and also pictures of the criminal elements who carried out that fatal knockings and clappings on Rugz. Now watch on your screen as you can see clearly for yourself the criminal elements walking into the premises. Gates are wide open, cars are parked, and the criminal elements approaching. Now what happened next is that them go rock and pop off and squeeze couple can well into the body of the now deceased man. Now I'm gonna show for you, and as you can see, they ran back from the premises. Now I'm gonna show another angle of the knockings and clappings so you can see for yourself what took place from another angle. So again, the criminal elements walking in the yard and approach their intended target. So the one in the red really carry out the fatal knockings and clappings. The other one was also armed but was there as a backup just in case anyone else was coming. And as you can see, they both ran from the premises, leaving that young man lifeless. Poor me, I tell my peeps. Wickedness increase. Now, on the Spot News Media have been making some checks to see if we can unearth the personality of the now deceased, the youth of them call Rugz. But everyone seems to be saying pretty much the same thing, say, a good youth in their eyes. Note the term, their eyes, and them really I wonder what could have really caused this fatal knockings and clappings of Rugz. Them not know of him mix up in a nothing. Them not know of him having any enemy. But as always, my peeps, there is always more to the story than what actually meets the eye. So on the spot news media, I go lay him neck pan a block and say, yo, Rugz totally innocent. But what I will do is dig a little bit deeper into it to see if we can really figure out what really go on, because more than likely, is a hit placed by Rugz head. Majority of the knockings and clappings them, the knackies and clappies themselves, now have no beef at all, nothing at all with the now deceased or the intended target that them come dash way. It is just a hired hit. So basically, to me, it seems as if this is one of the cases. But somewhere, somehow, somewhere along the line, more to this knockings and clappings here than what meets the eye. Now on your screen is one of the knockies and clappies, the shooter in the red. Now I'm pretty sure people can pick up the face here quite easy, because I did what I could to zoom it as much as I can, but not in a manner where the features of the person changes too much. So I'm pretty sure any of the regular ones and ones them out there, yard or abroad, that knows this person can definitely pick him out. Now, this person presently on your screen is easier to identify, much easier. The one with the short pants and the white t-shirt. Now you can definitely see him plain as daylight. So any of the regular ones and ones them out there who have any information leading to the arrest of any one of these two criminal elements, the family members have for you a $1 million reward for any information leading up to the arrest of these two criminal elements. If you choose to reach out to On The Spot News Media, whatever information is given will not be shared with the regular members of Chan Public on my YouTube platform, but what I will do is pass it on to the relevant authorities and to the family members. I will be that middle person. So if you don't want to be known by the family members or by the police, I can be that middle person. And I just pass the information and I pass it along. And if it can result into the arrest of these criminal elements, $1 million the family members them have for no. So do the do, not because of the money no, but because you decide to do the right thing and get these criminal elements off the streets. Because if these are hired hits, they can also be hired to take out you. Yeah, man. Now in yesterday evening's vlog, I made mention of some criminal elements who have been deemed wanted by the police in Chilani. I made mention of this one presently on your screen, identified as Delmark Sinclair, otherwise known as Fry. He's said to be from the Sherwood content community in the parish of Chilani. Now On The Spot News Media has been informed that this criminal element is now in Canada, as the crime that he committed was committed some time ago, and he has been traveling back and forth to Canada for quite some time. And the information also states that his alias is not Fry, but his alias is Fish Eye. Yeah, man. So authorities, the Chilani police, this brother here is no longer in the island of Jamaica. He's presently in Canada. Now, make contacts with the Canadian authorities and try to see if they can bring him home for press charges. So the last thing that me have to say to you, the regular ones and ones them, I want especially the criminal elements out there, or the would-be criminals, or those who are aspiring to be criminals. please turn a blind eye to that lifestyle. Don't walk on the road of negativity. So listen to this video footage of a man who is presently incarcerated as he encourages the young men of today. He's not Jamaican, but his message will definitely serve well in our island home, Jamaica.
I'm incarcerated for murder, and I've been down 28 years this October 18th. If I could have a word out to the youngsters, I will most definitely tell them youngsters, love yourself. Love yourself, and don't follow behind negativity's footsteps. Create a different path, a positive, do the right thing, it feels good. I've been down 28 years, it feels good doing the right thing now. It's sad that, you know, I had to bump my head with this hard head. I had to and get it up in here and figure that out up in here. But some of us had to go through this path. God got paths for everybody. And this was his path for me. He got me alive for this reason, for my testimony, to be able to give back and be able to pull one of them little youngsters, somebody, up out of whatever little negative world they in. And I'm passionate about that.
So right there you have it, my peeps. Another word to the wise. So anyway, remember, if you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.